The numbers are still uncertified until the politicians figure out how to handle it, with more than 70% of residential properties countywide seeing an uncertified assessment increase.
It ain't over till it's over.
This man should know. Assessment consultant Michael Suley is considered the expert on the assessment process in Allegheny County.
This time around, you know what the most basic question is? It seems people say, why do we even have to do this again?
Because each year, if you own real estate in Allegheny County, you receive a tax bill from the school district, from the municipality, and from the county, which is also a taxing body. Everyone's talking about abolishing the property tax, but the tax bills keep coming. That's why.
Suley understands it's deja vu for property taxpayers with reassessments coming every 3 years, but says an assessment increase and subsequent tax increase shouldn't be considered all bad.
It shows that the city of Pittsburgh, contrary to what has been said, still has a pulse, and that there are some neighborhoods where property is appreciating at a very high rate.
Suley has mixed feelings about the proposed 4% cap on assessment increases.
It's good and it's bad. If you don't cap or put a stop to this, if you just let everything happen that happened 3 years ago, you're going to have a lot of angry people. Just capping the assessments doesn't fix the overall problem, which are inequities in the system. And it would be great if you could cap millage rates for 3 years. That won't happen.
Suley believes just capping assessment numbers across the board penalizes who he calls lower-end property owners.
It seems the majority of people would say, hey, cap it at 4%. Great idea. My assessment can't go up 4%. However, if I own a $60,000 house, I cap it at 4% on the assessment. If I own a $2 million house, we cap it at 4% under the proposal. The guy with the $2 million house is sort of better off, isn't he?
Yes, under your scenario, the answer is yes. And unfortunately, this solution, this cap, is locked in for 3 years. So people generally will not see any tax relief until 2009. As far as tax equity is, Michael.
Because the guy with $2 million house could be saving tens of thousands of dollars. The burden would fall on the people with the $60,000 houses, wouldn't they?
That's right. This is the bottom line. There are tens of thousands of people paying more than they should be paying in property taxes. There are tens of thousands of people paying way less than they should be paying in property taxes. It's just not fair.
You've called this Robin Hood in reverse. Why?
Well, under the present system, there are properties in Wilkinsburg. If a property is overassessed in Wilkinsburg by only $10,000, that's $500 more a year in taxes on a $20,000 property. That's a lot of money to someone in that area. I've seen $2 million properties assessed at less than $1 million. It's just not fair. It's not fair. One person's tax break is another person's tax. That's how this system works.
Suley predicts even if County Council approves the 4% cap tomorrow night on assessment increases, it will go all the way to the court anyway. Undoubtedly, many believe a school district will file suit saying the 4% cap is unconstitutional and would unfairly limit tax collection for a school district, for example. And don't forget, many believe an assessment increase, that is, while it comes with a bigger tax bill, it also means property has appreciated. Now, we talk most about the city, but make no mistake about it, in many of the suburbs, the assessment values are way higher than they were 3 or 4 years ago as well. And again, it's such a very complicated subject as well. Our live guest tonight will work out some of those issues.
Indeed, he will. At least we hope so, Michael. In fact, we are going to continue this conversation this evening with, when we come back, we'll take some of your questions as well. You'll have a chance to call in and talk with property assessment expert Mike Suley when On Cue continues, so stay connected.